What's going on with the goings on, y'all? I guess my mic is working. So I'm gonna do something real light, real quick. Why it's hot, you understand me? I tried to drop earlier. I don't know, my mic wasn't working, and then it started working again. So we ain't gonna get into too much explanation. Um, I guess Ti and Boosie didn't had another squirmage with conversation. Ti dropped a live, and he stated he got paperwork. Had another gentleman on there to confirm his paperwork. Uh, Man, that he's a stand-up guy. Now I know I stated in one of my lives, um, but that happened. I came out. That was around 10 plus years ago or so, and yeah, he didn't. I don't know how people would, you know, There's two sides of a coin with that. Because on one side, yes, he did do what he said he did. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, Lord have mercy. Don't do that to me. I hate this woman. Oh, my bad. He did have a conversation, you know what I mean, with the other side. Now with the conversation, it ain't as deemed bad as motherfuckers just going right in there and telling on the motherfucker. And if you know what I mean, my people can save me in death, you know what I mean? Hey, that's greater than probably saving me in life. Like he wasn't even on the, you know what I'm saying, the top side of the soil, and he still, came and blessed me with, you know what I mean, freedom to be with my chitterlings, and then the other brothers would be like, damn, that nigga still told, will he cooperate again? You know how people, got to make your own assumption of the situation, but it's still two sides there to the coin. You got in trouble with somebody, and you had to make it make sense in order for you to get where you was going. You had probably had a few people complaining about it back then, but it wasn't enough to move nothing because the internet wasn't moving like that. The internet moving like that, where it could be 100,000, 200,000 people with a different opinion on nigga, you still with on the stand and cooperated with the federal government for your release. You know what I mean? Despite what it was. You know what I mean? You was doing some street shit. You got caught up in some street shit. You should have did some street nigga time. But you got good lawyers. You pay good money. You know what I mean? And if motherfuckers really look at their paperwork, you can buy your felonies. I don't know what people be reading, but you know what I mean? You read your laws if you ever been in trouble before. That's why people that's been in trouble before can really conversate, on trouble. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you gotta you could buy your felonies. So you go in there and you got a felony that's, what I'm saying, got a cash, it's a $40,000 in or 5 years in, state or federal penitentiary. Shit, you got 40 grand. You gonna pay that 40 grand. That's the fine, and then they give you some little probation or some little penalty with the fine. But shit, you pay 40 grand if they can pay everybody in the courtroom. Hell yeah, you just paid everybody's salary for 2 weeks. Yeah, yes, sir. You can do whatever you like. What is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that's just the real deal of the Holyfield of the government and how laws is what laws does. You can pay by your way out of everything. You know what I mean? So when people be doing their judgments, they need to do their background checks as well. You understand? Y'all gotta start making shit make sense. Because if you don't, then you have shit like this, big back and forth with people that know better. I mean, they know the law. Both of them know the law. You been in trouble with the motherfucker before. That nigga just did. Boosie did set on his hands for 7 straight years. You know what I mean? So he really feel like standing on that and standing on that, whether you did a crime or didn't do a crime. You know what I mean? And if you know niggas, no crime, niggas, you shouldn't. You know what I mean? This is that motherfucker might feel like them rules apply, bro. It's hard to make a motherfucker have a different assumption. Now, when like you said, you pull out paperwork and the assumption ain't fully at his clearance where okay, he did this, but you still calling him a rat. No, he explained that. You know what I mean? Like shit, these dire circumstances. What's a player to do? You know what I mean? What would you do? What would you want a motherfucker to do? If your cub Boosie, if your people could go free, you died, you passed away, y'all just hit a lick. Or whatever the fucking felony, whatever the crime was deemed plausible for them to send you to penitentiary or felony parole, probation, whatever the costly penalty is, right? And you pass away before y'all could get sentenced or anybody could go upstate or anything can happen to you through the situation. Boozy, you telling me you passed away and you wouldn't want your cousin or your brother or your niece or your auntie to get the fuck out of prison because you know what I mean? They can. I mean, of course, you know, you deeming it dropping a dime, but shit, at the same time, nigga, you gonna let me? I gotta ride in jail for 25 years because I gotta honor you and what you stood on, and if I honored you, then I gotta go through the whole trial proceedings and you know what I mean, take it all the way down to where we both free. There's some people like that. Cause I understand it. There's some people like that, like shit, nigga. If I die, nigga, don't put it on me, nigga. We better fight to the death. You know what I'm saying? There's people in the world like that, but it's also people in the world telling you what I'm telling you. Like, damn, nigga, you dead. And nigga, you can clean all the charges off of everybody. You feel me? They can't bring you back to life and you know what I mean, lock you in a cell and punish you. It's over. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it ain't over, nigga. I got family members, I got people that might care about my motherfucking my namesake. You know what I mean? Oh, that nigga did such and such and such. That's because another nigga said I did it. You feel me? You know, or they might treat my kids different because I, you know, got into a situation and the situation made it look like a bad situation. You know what I mean? And they don't trust nothing I got going on in the world. But you know, that's a Midas touch on that. I just wanted to, you know, say something because you know people be talking about consequences. Sometimes you got to make sense of the consequences. Sometimes the consequences ain't deemed plausible for none but a sit down and 2 40-year-old men, you know what I mean, get their understanding together. You know, but some straightening. You understand me already? You understand? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that at that. We ain't gonna get heavy. We gonna get a hot, you know what I mean, 8 piece. You understand? We're gonna get on up out of here. You know. With that being said, as the old saying goes, the smoke's gone, I'm gone.